nangako na bigong-bigo na ang ating mga kapatid na Muslim, antay na sila ng antay, ikatlo kung sakali, ikatlong postponement to. Kaya nga, una sa lahat, nalilito po ako dito sa paiba-iba na pahayag ng ating administrasyon tungkol sa barangay elections. At dahil dito, kinumbid ako si Vice Chair Iqbal na sumama sa atin. The administration has been flip-flopping so much in the barangay term bill that it's becoming highly suspicious, at least to me. The Senate passed the bill on third reading noong January 14 pa. Shortly thereafter, I received word that the administration would prefer a 6-year term for the next election in 2029, June. True enough, the House of Representatives passed on second reading January 27 a bill setting the term of barangay and SK officials to 6 years and moving it to December 2025. By then, the only issues that remained were two: whether the barangay term would be 6 or 4 years, and whether the next BSKE would be 2027 or 2029, which I duly reported to our barangay officials in the Liga as well as the SK. However, before the session break, February 3, the Senate passed on third reading a bill which postponed the BARMM election. While I did not agree with the postponement of the BARMM, in the same manner that I did not agree in the postponement of 2022, kasi gustong-gusto ko na matuloy na ang BARMM election, isang pangako natin sa ating mga kapatid na Muslim, I did not think that the same bill would negatively impact the barangay term bill. Ngayon, nagdududa ako kung may connection ba itong barangay at yung BARMM election. Ano ba ang ginagawa sa ating mga eleksyon? Apparently, postponing the BARMM elections to October 2025 was not enough. Pinagtatakahan ko kasi kung sabi nila may issues ng peace and order that kinakailangan na i-postpone yung BARMM election, bakit itinuloy pa rin yung local elections sa Muslim Mindanao where the same context, the same conditions prevailed? There are people perhaps in the administration who want more and they want to postpone the BARMM elections yet again. Unfortunately, the barangay and SK term will be the victim of the greed of these people, clandestinely working on another BARMM election postponement. You see, it would be very admitted to conduct an automated BARMM election on the 13th of different ballot phases on the 1st of December. One or the other must go. Those who want to postpone the BARMM elections will naturally exert every effort so that the December BSKE will push through. They will then use the December barangay election as one of the reasons why the October BARMM election should be postponed. This is greed, and it is most gruesome. Those who actually reside in the BARMM, as represented by Vice Chair Iqbal, including the governors and the members of the present parliament, want an election. For the first time, it is the MILF demanding an election whether they will be victorious or not. In fact, with me here is our good Vice Chair, the Vice President of the United Bangsamoro Justice Party, so that you can hear for yourself the pleas of the Bangsamoro for the parliamentary elections in October. Vice Chair, please.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. First and foremost, I would like to express my thanks and gratitude to the Honorable Senator Imee Marcos for giving me the chance to speak directly with our friends from the media. And here is the statement coming from me as Vice Chairman of the Moro Islamic Liberation Front, at the same time Vice President of the United Bangsamoro Justice Party. On behalf of the Moro Islamic Liberation Front, by authority of our Chairman Alhaj Murad Ibrahim, I wish to convey a very important message from the Central Committee of the Moro Islamic Liberation Front on the upcoming Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao elections in October 2025. We call on the Philippine government, both houses of Congress, the Commission on Elections, and all concerned stakeholders to respect and follow the schedule and timeline set by law for the upcoming first parliamentary election on October 13, 2025. We strongly appeal to our national leaders to refrain from entertaining any proposal that will again postpone this historic election to choose the regular members of the Bangsamoro Parliament. It can be recalled that since the start of the transition period and the appointment of the members of the Bangsamoro Transition Authority in 2029, the conduct of the first parliamentary election was already postponed twice. The first extension was granted during the term of President Rodrigo Duterte through Republic Act 11593, which moved the first parliamentary election from May 2022 to May 2025. The second postponement was approved by President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. on February 21, 2025 through Republic Act 12123, which pushed back the election by 5 months. MILF recognizes the need to establish a democratically elected members of parliament so the BARMM will be able to transition to a fully functioning and empowered autonomous government whose leaders are democratically elected with legal mandate from the Bangsamoro electorates. At this point in time, while there is no pending bill filed in Congress, yet seeking for another postponement of the October 13, 2025, the MILF is very much concerned over reports reaching us that there is again another move to postpone the parliamentary election to 2028. We reiterate our appeal to the Senate and the House of Representatives to assure the Bangsamoro people that the first parliamentary election will push through as scheduled and there will be no further delay nor extension or postponement. This is the essence of democracy, and the MILF is ready to seek legal mandate through the sovereign will of the Bangsamoro people in a clean, fair, honest, and credible election. The MILF, through the United Bangsamoro Justice Party, is ready to submit to this democratic electoral exercise, and we are willing to accept its outcome even if we lose or win. Peace in the Bangsamoro is precious but fragile. It is obtained through the long and arduous journey of negotiations that led to the creation of the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao. Let us not waste the gains we had made. Thank you very much.
Sir, confirm yun na may another move to postpone the incoming BARMM election? Kasi sino daw po nag-initiate?
Well, as I have mentioned in my message, there are so many reports reaching us that there is another group, or there is a group really working really to postpone again the BARMM election. And that's why we are here to appeal to the national government, to the Congress of the Republic of the Philippines, and all those who are partners in the peace process, and to the entire Filipino people na sana po hindi na po mo-postpone ito. Para po kami po ay ready na po kami dahil sa democratic struggle na po kami, kailangan po na namin na ituloy na natin ang election.
Senator Imee, dito ba sa Senate may ganun hubang move?
Ang pinagtatakahan ko ay yung nangyayari sa barangay election. Yung unang sabi sa amin, sana 6 years daw, ipostpone na lamang. 6 years, 2 terms. Bigla-bigla, nung Lunes, pagkatapos ng LEDAC, ang utos daw, no postponement, 4 years, 2 terms lamang. So napapaisip po tayo kung bakit nangyayari ito, ba't pa iba-iba? Kaya pinagtatakahan namin at inaakala namin na baka naman may ibang plano sa iba pang eleksyon, yung October election. Dahil mismo yung COMELEC ay nagsasabi na mahihirapan sila halos sa 1 buwan lang at kalahati ang pagitan ng October at saka December baka hindi kayanin lahat ng mga balota na kakailanganin. Kaya, eto nga, yung problema ko, yung pala, may BARMM election at may balak yata na mag-postpone.
Ang sinabi ni Senate President Escudero, kaya itutuloy ang barangay at SK election sa December para and then i-extend yung kanilang term sa 4 years dito sa Senate para hindi na masasabay sa anumang national o local elections.
Kailanman naman hindi talagang sasabay yun kahit kailan. Hindi talaga tatama.
Pero yung halimbawa this year kasi kasabay ng midterm election, di ba? This year yung SK, kung December.
Yes, kung December. Pero ang problema this year kasi ay 2 years lang halos ang term nila. Kaya walang may gusto ng eleksyon. Saksakan ng mahal at isa pa, magkakasabay doon sa BARMM election, which as we know is a very historic and first election. Isang pangako na bigong-bigo na ang ating mga kapatid na Muslim, antay na sila ng antay, ikatlo kung sakali, ikatlong postponement to. Kaya nga, nanghihina yung mga liga ng barangay at walang nararamdamang gobyerno sa ibaba dahil imbis na tulungan yung mga barangay na siyang mukha ng gobyerno sa ibaba, binabawasan ng kapangyarihan at pinapahina. Walang bumababa na project, yung mga programa, yung kaayusan, walang suporta sa agrikultura, sa pagkain, hanggang sa gabineta lang lahat. Ano yun? Puro drawing? Anong akala nila? Cartoons? Hindi naman dapat ganun. Palawakin natin ang kapangyarihan ng barangay, ang kanilang termino. At yung 4+4 na sinasabi ng LEDAC, mas bawas pa yun kesa sa present term nila, 3+3+3 or total of 9 years, magiging 8 pa. Kaya nagtataka ako, ano kaya ang pakay nito? Kasi sabi nila, abangan daw yung susunod. Yung pala, may kilos na yung BARMM ipopostpone. Kaya itutuloy yung barangay.
May time pa ba, ma'am, para i-postpone tuloy yung BARMM election? Matatapos na yung 19 Congress. So, sa 20th, yun ang plano, ma'am, pagpasok ng 20th.
Parang may ganun. Parang may nagsasabi na ipopostpone sa 20th Congress.
So, nakausap niyo na po si SP Escudero kung talagang decided na ituloy ang SK election, barangay and SK
Well,
election.
pinaalam ko kay SP Escudero, natutol talaga ako dyan. Sinabi ko pa nga, kung ang problema, ako yung author at ako yung sponsor, tanggalin na yung pangalan ko, matulungan lang ang ating mga barangay na maipospone para matuloy-tuloy ang kanilang trabaho at proyekto. At higit sa lahat, ituloy na yung BARMM election sa wakas. Ang tagal na nating nag-iintay niyan.